Okay, what's good, everybody? We back, man. Back with another game one recap. As promised, your boy Dre Supreme back with another one, man. And as we can see here on the screen, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder in the West, the number one team, first seeded team for the last 3 seasons, I believe. This team is completely structured by the mastermind, Sam Presti himself, man. I used to be an Oklahoma City Thunder fan with KD and Russ and James Harden was on the team back in the early 2010s. But yeah, now they got these new young cats that is showing the league that they're not nothing to play with, nothing to play around with. They're going up against the Phoenix Suns, and as we can see here on the screen, they take the lead 1-0 by winning 119-84. Our game leaders in the scoring, rebounding, and assisting categories is as follows. We got SGA, man, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander leading the way on Oklahoma City side with 25. Isaiah Hartenstein with 8 rebounds, and Shea again with 7 assists. On Phoenix side, we got Devin Booker with 23. Also, Iguodala, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. He lead the way with 9 rebounds. And we got Royce O'Neal, my man, with 3 assists. Somebody that you probably wouldn't, he's a forward. He's a shooting forward. He's there to shoot threes, but, Royce is great all around as well, too. But let's hop into the box score. This was a good game on Oklahoma City's end. They came out. It was said last year, that they beat the Memphis Grizzlies by, 51, I believe. The game one margin was. Yeah, that's like absolutely insane. And then they came back this game and beating Phoenix by 35 points. Off to a great start, as we could see. But let's recap on Phoenix side. We're starting with Dillon Brooks. He finished the game with 18 points in 32 minutes, 6 for 22 from the field, 3 for 10 from 3, and making 3 free throws, going 3 for 3 with 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 0 steals, 0 blocks. Dillon Brooks, man, coming off that hand injury, also coming off of that, I think, DUI. In the beginning of the season, he was deemed to be an all-star. He should have been an all-star the way that he was playing. And I don't think, they had Jalen Green yet. Yeah, Jalen Green was still out. And I think Devin Booker might have been injured as well, too. So Dillon Brooks was, winning and carrying this Phoenix Suns team at the beginning of the year. And he got greased out of getting an all-star appearance, in my opinion. But yeah, back into the playoffs, playing the way that he does, playing hard and being a pest, and just being a pest in the world. He that persona that he owns is pretty good because he's not bad at it. He gets into the head of certain peoples, and this is a logic to win in his mind. So yeah, shout out to Dillon Brooks. Tonight though, this game one, he didn't really shoot the ball efficiently. 6 for 22. That tough Oklahoma City defense, and they're so fast paced. They always run in transition, and they always spark out to get a crazy margin, just the way that we see. In the first quarter, winning the first quarter by 15 points, and then the third quarter by 10 points. Yeah, it's like actually disgusting, this Oklahoma City team. And I'm just going to say it on the record now, there's no need for prediction. We all know Oklahoma City Thunder is going to beat this Phoenix Suns team. It's just whether it's going to be a sweep or is Phoenix going to at least get one game. I believe that the Phoenix Sun is going to sweep. Oh my God, I'm bugging. I believe that the Phoenix Suns will be swept. The Oklahoma City Thunder will sweep the Phoenix Suns, no issue. They're going to get some rest and they're going to get down and dirty, you know what I'm saying, in this Western Conference, which is so tough. All right, moving on. We got also Iguodala. He didn't even score the basketball, but in the 26 minutes that he played, he was 0 for 3 with 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 0 steals, 0 blocks. Yeah, great addition. With Mark Williams out, just inconsistent in and out the lineup with injuries and stuff like that. Iguodala, you know, I believe he's a rookie or a second-year player, one of those two, maybe even third-year player, I believe. I got to go back and do my research on him. But, you know, he's a great addition. He's a big who plays tough. 7 offensive rebounds, like that's magnificent. If he could have scored some second chance points or even facilitated on some second chance points, this margin would be cut, you know, down by a lot probably. But, you know, again, Oklahoma City is just, you know, just a crazy team to play against, especially in the first round. Devin Booker, he finished with 23 points, 33 minutes, 8 for 17 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3, 5 for 7 from the free throw line. He corralled down 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 0 steals, 0 blocks. Looking so far, Phoenix Sun having no steals, no blocks, like it's like did OKC turn over the ball like off of the hems of the Phoenix Suns, or did they just make simple mistakes? I really want to see how many turnovers that they had, because they were just, you know, for all 4 of these players to have no steals, no blocks, like where the defense was, like where was the physicality at? I still I want to see what's going to go on in game 2. But yeah, Jordan Goodwin, he's a glue guy. He only played 5 minutes. I'm so surprised. Did he get injured? Like what happened here? Because he's usually the glue guy between, you know, he had to get injured or something. Something had to happen because 5 minutes is really unusual for him. But anyways, he finished with 2 points, 1 for 4 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 turnovers, 0 steals, 0 blocks. Again, he only played 5 minutes, so we shall see. I'm going to do my research on that because I barely watched this game. I believe I was at work at the time when this game was on. Yeah, Jalen Green. This man is truly special. Getting traded from Houston this past offseason for Kevin Durant, basically. Him and Dillon Brooks. I like his game. He plays with confidence. He's not afraid to get to the rim. And that last Houston series that he played, though, like he was like non-existent for like the first 4 games or something like that. I remember reacting last year to all of these Houston Rockets games. And part of the reason why they lost to, who did they lose to? I forget who they lose to. Was it Golden State that they lost to? Did they lose to Steph? Was it Steph and them boys? I think they lost in 7, something like that. But yeah, besides the point, in this Phoenix situation, he's playing a lot with more confidence. He's getting older, of course, and he's pretty the go-to guy other than Devin Booker. Like we know D-Book is gonna do D-Book things. You know, he's legendary already. But you know, Jalen Green is. I like him in this Phoenix situation. I believe that they have to get a point guard. Because Phoenix has been dealing with this for the last few years, even when Kevin Durant was on the team. Just not any facilitation, you know, coming from a point guard. And I know the NBA, in a sense, is shying away from positioned basketball, but point guard is still, you know, needed on the floor if you want to win an NBA championship. All right. But anyway, Jalen Green finished with 17 points in 32 minutes, 6 for 16 from the field. He shot 2 for 7 from the 3, 3 for 4 from the free throw line with 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, and a block. Like I said before, he was the only person who contributed in the steals and blocks category. That shows me, that like what the hell was Jordan Ott out here, making these boys play so soft. You can't play soft against this Oklahoma City Thunder team, or they just gonna blow you out the water like the way that they did in Game 1. So I expect a game plan coming into this game, just so you guys don't get beat this bad. You can't lose in Oklahoma City twice this horrible. Like I could see like them losing by like 10, 5, 8, whatever it is. But 35, like this is insane. It's blood in the water for OKC though. Like it is what it is. All right, headed to the bench. Royce O'Neal, again, I'm so surprised that he led the team in assists off the bench, even though the Iguodala had 3 assists as well too. That's really embarrassing. Your center is leading in assists, as well as your shooting forward. That's a problem right there that I'm going to call out. But Royce O'Neal, 4 points in 23 minutes. Only taking 2 shots. That can't be. Like, you're coming off the bench, man. You're a shooter. Whatever the situation is, Jordan Ott has to create a game plan for his shooters to beat this Oklahoma City Thunder team, because you're not going to beat them without making shots, making threes especially. 1 for 2 from the 3, and then making 1 out of 2 free throws with 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 0 turnovers, and a block. Haywood Highsmith. I like this brother when he was in Miami, but he came into the game playing 7 minutes. He probably came late in the game, out the rotation, late in the game, because look at the margin. They were getting they bust. So he came in the game. He didn't score, shooting 0 for 2 from 3, but he did corral 2 rebounds with an assist and a turnover. Ryan Dunn, I also missed this brother, man. When KD was on the team, he was in the starting lineup for a few. He played tough. He hits a couple shots. He'll guard, the best player on the opposite team sometimes with that frame that he got. He was great in college. I like Ryan Dunn. I like his game. He just needs a better situation, or this team has to find a guard, especially. But he needs to get some PT. But it's going to be tough with Dillon Brooks on this team to get Ryan Dunn some PT, unless he's on the bench. But playing 25 minutes, like the bench don't even have a point guard, which is crazy. Like, what's going on, man? They need a point guard on this team. There's no point guard at all. Like, I'm looking down at the bench and there's no facilitation. Like, Colin Gillespie, like, he's not a point guard. He's not. Like he's a shooter. He's more of a shooter than a facilitator. I don't know. I don't like what I'm seeing here. But Ryan Dunn, 0 points, 0 for 3 from 3, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers. Rasheer Fleming, he came and he did his part, playing 8 minutes, a part of the blowout, 9 points, making 3 for 3 from 3. And yeah, that's all he did. Kaman Moloch. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I do apologize. But yeah, this is the Duke boy, the number 10th pick in the draft. My man, come on. I'm familiar with his game. Rookie season, man. Played 15 minutes though, 0 for 2 from the field in his first playoff game. He corralled 3 rebounds and 1 turnover. Amir Coffey, 4 points, a part of that blowout, man. You can't blame him. 4 minutes, 0 points. He didn't even try to shoot the ball, but he turned over the ball once. Colin Gillespie playing 23 minutes with 8 points, 3 for 6 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. Jamari Bouye. He had a 8 minutes, a part of the blow up as well, shooting 1 for 3 from the field with 3 points, 1 for 2 from the free throw line with 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Yeah, man, I can't really say too much about this Phoenix Suns team other than, just try your best against your Oklahoma City Thunder team. It's going to be tough. Probably going to get swept. Like, you guys are already underneath the broom with this blowout. 35 points is actually insane. All right, let's get to the fun side. We got Oklahoma City Thunder, starting with Isaiah Hartenstein. He finished with 8 points in 20 minutes, making every single one of his shots 4 for 4 from the field with 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, and 2 blocks. Watch this. Like, I'm looking at the defensive categories already, and OKC just made it tough for this Phoenix Suns team. Chet Holmgren finished with 16 points in 25 minutes, 5 for 10 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3, making all of his free throws 4 for 4 with 7 rebounds, 0 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Shai, the man of the hour, Mr. MVP himself from last year, and damn, he's probably gonna win it again this year. Breaking Wilt's record of 120 some games straight with 20 points or more. Just Mr. Clutch Player of the Year as of now. Of me filming this video, he won that yesterday. It's crazy. They play later today. Game 2 is later today. So yeah, man, Shai, just truly amazing. So efficient. Plays both sides of the basketball too. But anyways, he finished with 25 points in 29 minutes, 5 for 18 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3. He couldn't get his shot up, efficiently this game. But look, he got to that free throw line. People joke and say that he's a free throw merchant. All of the above, but man, like, when you can't get your shots to go in to the hoop, this is the best way. This is what the greats did. This is what Mike did. This is what Kobe did. Come on, bro. He got to the line. 15 for 17 from the free throw line. This is what the greats do, man. So shout out to Shai. 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 0 turnovers. Like, I'll call that out as a point guard in today's association, fast pace. 0 turnovers, we're always going to give you your flowers, okay? 0 steals and 2 blocks. Again, like I said, like, he plays defense. Truly amazing, man. Lu Dort, 8 points in 24 minutes, 3 for 8 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 0 turnovers, 1 steal. I like Lu Dort, man. Glue guy. Like, I always bring up the glue guys, man, because, like, they keep the team together. When you need to go get a body on somebody, on the best player, like, this is the guy right here, Lu Dort. He's going to get in Nikola Jokic face. He's going to pose that fight, that matchup against the best players on the opposite team. It's crazy. Shout out to Lu Dort. I like the way he plays. Even though it doesn't show on the stat sheet all the time, he does all the intangibles. So shout out to him. Jalen Williams, man, coming back from that, what was it, shoulder injury that he had? Or was it a wrist injury as well? I think it was shoulder. Or no, I think it was his wrist. I think it was his wrist. Something with his arm. Whatever. My boy came out, dropping 22, right behind Shai. His dynamic duo in 29 minutes, 9 for 15 from the field. Very efficient night from him. 2 for 5 from 3, making a pair of free throws, with 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, and a block. Yeah, man. J-Dub, man, like, we love his style of play. Just plays the right way. Steps up to the table with Shai just to get some scoring out there, and the energy, that electric energy that the Thunder needs. These players, it's in their identity to play this way. Jalen Williams, light-skinned Jalen Williams, the big man. Crazy. There's so many Jalen's in this damn league nowadays. Like it's like all the mothers in the world came together. Yo, my son going to the league, and his name is going to be Jalen, okay? But anyways, 5 points in 10 minutes, 2 for 5 from the field, 1 for 4 from three, with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 4 steals as a big man. 4 steals. Incredible. Incredible. Alex Caruso, 2 points in 13 minutes, 1 for 3 from three, 0 for 1 from the three, with 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 turnovers, 0 steals, 0 blocks. I'm liking how this Oklahoma City Thunder team, like they have so many, they have so much depth on this team. And look at it like a team. You know what? I'm not even gonna say that. Like I was gonna bring up another team that is just getting thrashed right now. That is a part of me because it's my favorite players team. But it's so annoying. Like you got arguing on the sideline, but this team, Oklahoma City, like they have so much depth. Like it's easy to complain about playtime, but if they have all of their marbles and all of their eggs in one basket, and their goal is just to win the championship, listen, like no matter what the playtime is for these players coming off the bench, because they got depth. Okay, they got depth like Jared McCain, like coming from Philly, like we're gonna talk about him soon, but to play 8 minutes, like come on, like his mind is somewhere else. His mind is on the goal to win an NBA championship in his second year in the league. Okay, and it may happen. But yeah, I say all that just to say, man, look at all the depth off the bench, man. Like J Dub said it like nice for them to have like a 13-man rotation sometimes, like for all of them to just have the same mindset is truly just special. And we see it on a daily basis. Like we see them doing their off the court stuff together, spending time with one another, bonding off the court, TikTok videos being posted. Like it's truly amazing, man. And this is the reason why that this team is number one the last 3 seasons because team chemistry is just 100%. Kendrick Williams, he finished with 2 points in 8 minutes, 1 for 3 from the field, 0 for 2 from three, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 turnovers, zero steals, 0 blocks. Isaiah Joe, he finished with 9 points. He's shooting those threes. I didn't even have to look for this. Once you see 9 points, it's 3 threes. Like in my mind, he played 20 minutes, 3 for 8 from three, 2 rebounds, 1 assist with 0 turnovers and a steal. Aaron Wiggins. Damn, yo, this team got so much depth. It's crazy. Like I forgot about Aaron Wiggins. It's actually crazy. 2 points in 8 minutes, 1 for 2 from the field, 0 for 1 from three with 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover. Cason Wallace played 21 minutes. He had 6 points, 3 for 5 shooting from the field, 0 for 2 from three, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals, 0 turnovers. Beautiful. Jared McCain, 5 points in 8 minutes, 2 for 5 from three. 2 for 5 from the field, 1 for 3 from three. Yeah, and that's all he did. I want to speak about Jared McCain because for him to get acquired to Oklahoma City is like crazy. And what they traded him for, my computer just restarted, blue screen. So yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry. Yeah, so mad that happened, but the video was saved. Thank God I have the file type to save, even if my computer blows up on me. And I have like one of the best PCs that you can buy. But actually, whatever. Yeah. So back to what we were saying with Jared McCain. Jared McCain getting acquired by Philadelphia and Oklahoma City. It's just crazy, like how they allowed that to happen. Shooter, defender. Crazy, man. Like this is crazy work. Like they didn't even need him. They got enough depth than what they need, and they went to go acquire this brother to pair with these young gunners on this Oklahoma City Thunder team. But a perfect match for him. And I know he happy because he probably just gonna win another ring. He gonna win a ring in his second year. When he could have won the Rookie of the Year last year. Yeah. Am I bugging? Who won Rookie of the Year last year? 2025 Rookie of the Year. So much things in my mind. Not baseball, NBA. Was it Stephon Castle? Damn, that was last year? I thought Stephon Castle was the year before. Yeah, it was Steph Castle. Damn. Steph Castle, he doing all this already? Dag. All right. But yeah, you understand what I'm saying. AJ Mitchell, man, another brother that's just like, oh man, like he out here, he could run his old team one day, and that's probably gonna be the case. But AJ Mitchell is disgust. He's nasty. I like the way he plays basketball. 9 points, 22 in 22 minutes, 3 for 7 from the field, 3 for 4 from three. So efficient. Like he's really efficient. Okay, he's very efficient. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 0 turnovers, 2 steals. And Nikola Topic, he didn't score, but he had an assist in 4 minutes. And he's another first round pick, I believe, in a couple drafts ago, but he had like a underlying health condition that was keeping him out. But he got a ring already. Homie got a ring in like his rookie year. I think it was like last year when he got the year before last year he got drafted, and then he didn't even play and he still got a ring. So yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to Oklahoma City Thunder giving us some good basketball. Again, like I'm saying, Oklahoma City Thunder takes game 119-84.
It's just a million.
And yeah, if you guys made it to this part of the video, I truly appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next videos. I got a few more videos that I got to do for these game 1s and game 2s coming around. So yeah, stay tuned for all the recaps if you guys enjoyed the content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.